A new dining option coming to downtown Scottsbluff later this year. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, downtown Scottsbluff will have a new restaurant opening its doors later this year. During Monday night's City Council meeting, a positive recommendation was made for the Powerhouse Social to get a liquor license. Carrie Schaff gave the council an update on the project at the old Powerhouse building on Broadway.
We're currently under construction on the first floor, putting in a restaurant, and we will have indoor and outdoor seating and a reserved area as well in the restaurant. Currently, second floor is office space. It was kind of restored back to its original look, and we're going to leave that office space.
Schaff says the third floor will have 6 long-term stay apartments, and the fourth floor will be a penthouse suite. The goal is to have the first floor restaurant open sometime this fall. Well, Scottsbluff County Commissioners approved additional funds for the Midwest Theater Monday, which will be going towards the organization's 75th anniversary marquee project. Tourism Director Brenda Lacey explained the County Tourism Committee had set aside $50,000 in capital improvement funds for the project once the theater board made the decision that a series of damage incidents meant small fixes were no longer appropriate.
They knew that the time had come where if they did not go ahead and do the entire maintenance and rehaul the whole thing, they really run a risk of losing the entire marquee, and we definitely wouldn't want to see that happen.
She said the committee had set a few conditions for the funding, including the Midwest staff meeting a $775,000 fundraising goal, which happened earlier this year. The board voted unanimously for the Tourism Committee to move forward with the release of their grant towards the Midwest project. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you been waiting for years to get new windows? The incredible Renewal by Andersen Dog Days of Summer sale is here. Summer ends soon, winter is on the way. Renewal by Andersen's Dog Days of Summer sale is amazing. 20% off every window and door. No money down, no interest, no payments for 2 whole years. This is the only time of the year when Renewal by Andersen offers 24 months same as cash. Visit rbawyoming.com now. Call today to schedule your free in-home consultation, and don't wait. This deal ends August 31st. 2 years, no payments. That's nothing to growl about. rbawyoming.com.
Welcome back. Sparks from people welding inside Western Sugar's crystallizer Saturday night has been determined to have been the cause of the blaze that kept crews on scene for approximately 5 hours. Scottsbluff Fire Chief Tom Shingle says the flames were knocked down in short order, but crews were on scene until approximately 3 a.m. dealing with smoldering insulation. He says the extent of the damage was to the installation itself and estimated the damage to be several $1,000s. Well, a Minutair man arrested earlier this month after he was caught with methamphetamine and fentanyl while living in a storage unit will be sentenced next month after pleading no contest to amended charges. Chad Valadares was caught with more than 15 grams of meth and 33 fentanyl pills on July 9th. During his preliminary hearing on Thursday last week, he pleaded no contest to the Class 1D felony charge of possession of methamphetamine between 10 and 27 grams. In exchange for his plea, prosecutors dropped the fentanyl charge and the habitual criminal enhancement. He'll face a mandatory minimum of 3 years imprisonment with a maximum of 50 when he is sentenced on September 16th. And it was an outstanding show for the inaugural Champions Challenge PRCA Extreme Rough Stock event at the Scottsbluff County Fairgrounds Monday night. Some 4,000 spectators were on hand for the standing room only event produced by Haug Rodeo Productions, the first rodeo event at the fair in well over a decade. Some of the top PRCA cowboys on the circuit took a shot at the top prize money in bull riding, saddle bronc, and bareback riding. Also featured were some of the best bullfighters in the industry, as well as trick riding expedition and roping by Ryder Kiesner and Bethany Isles. There was also a crowd favorite session of mutton busting on hand as well. The challenge was aired on the Cowboy Channel, available on cable, satellite, and online. We'll have more news right after this.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lysey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
It's the beginning of the end for the inaugural Independence League season, plus we'll get to some Husker football. The first season for the College Summer Baseball League now comes down to a best-of-3 series, and the Western Nebraska Pioneers are in a position to win the title. After beating Fremont in a deciding game in the divisional round on Tuesday, the Pios on the road tonight to play at Spearfish in Game 1 of the championship series. Win or lose tonight, the series will finish at Oregon Trail Park Stadium, with the Pioneers hosting Game 2 on Saturday night. And if needed, they'll get the series finale at home on Sunday. Of course, we'll have coverage throughout the series with Jake Circus on KNEB. First pitch tonight at 6:35. Boy, it's getting closer, isn't it? The start of the college football season just 4 Saturdays away, and the Huskers will play that opening weekend in Ireland against conference rival Northwestern. One of the real reasons for optimism going into the year is the addition of new offensive coordinator Mark Whipple, who comes over from Pitt. Whipple spoke after practice earlier this week about adapting to new coaches around him.
You know, Coach Frost did a good job. I didn't know any of them beforehand, and it's kind of been a really good fit. A really good fit. I just like the way those guys, each of us, and I like guys have their own style and bring it to the offense. And they brought some ideas, and we put things together. And but they're really good people, number one, and really do a good job of managing their group or understanding that way. And really happy with the core.
At Pittsburgh, Whipple developed Kenny Pickett, who was drafted by the Steelers this spring. Now with the Huskers, he'll hope to get the most out of Texas transfer quarterback Casey Thompson.
He can throw. He can make all the throws, but I think right now he's taking another step of going through his progressions a little bit quicker, understanding coverages and understanding the plays. Like, I don't know, we probably had 90 different concepts in the past game, so he only got like maybe 1 or 2 reps. In the summer, he got a few more and was able to see it. hey, where you can shortcut some of the things in progression by coverage, understanding what the defense is doing. And I think that's where he has a leg up over the other guys.
Nebraska opened as a 9 to 9.5 point favorite against Northwestern. That number now at around 12 to 12.5 points out of Vegas for that August 27th opener. And here locally, the high school sports season is arriving quickly. Tomorrow we'll have that media day for some area schools and teams over at Scottsbluff High School. Looking forward to that with Mike Sauter of NEB Preps. Then Monday, the first full day of workouts for most teams around the state. We'll dive into high school sports on the TV side starting on Monday. That is the latest today from the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
The Skyview Drive-In is a new take on an old theme. It's the perfect place to see beautiful sunsets and films that the whole family can enjoy. The historic Midwest Theater has been bringing us together for a long time. The Skyview Drive-In is another part of the Midwest Theater's commitment to this community. The Midwest Theater and Skyview Drive-In Theater. It doesn't matter how you get there, just get there.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the Scottsbluff County Fair is in full swing, and an exciting time for young participants in particular. That's the case for 9-year-old Logan Miller of Morrill, who is showing animals in 4-H for the first time this year. Earlier this spring, she bought some chicks from Murdoch's.
Well, we built a coop for her, and she's been growing very nicely, and mostly all of our chickens have laid eggs, but she hasn't laid any eggs yet.
Logan took a liking to her Brahma chicken named Ghost and entered her into Wednesday's poultry show. She says it's amazing to see Ghost grow from a chick to where she is today.
It kind of is, really, although they do get bigger. Brahmas are one of the largest breeds.
And all of Logan's hard work paid off as she earned herself a purple ribbon in her category and hopefully sparked an interest to continue competing in years to come. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.